Well, let's turn straight away to that breaking news from Washington for the last 10 minutes or so. The most senior Republican in the US Congress, Kevin McCarthy, says he has ordered House committees to begin a formal impeachment inquiry into President Biden. Mr. McCarthy said his party had uncovered what he called serious and credible corruption allegations. Republicans, who now narrowly control the House, have accused Mr. Biden of profiting while he served as vice president from 2009 to 2017 from his son Hunter Biden's foreign business ventures, though they've not presented evidence. Well, here's Mr. McCarthy speaking just in the last half hour.
Through our investigations, we have found that President Biden did lie to the American people about his own knowledge of his family's foreign business dealings. Eyewitnesses have testified that the president joined on multiple phone calls and had multiple interactions. Dinners resulted in cars and millions of dollars into his son's and his son's business partners. We know that bank records show that nearly $20 million in payments were directed to the Biden family members and associates through various shell companies. The Treasury Department alone has more than 150 transactions involving the Biden family and other business associates that were flagged as suspicious activity by U.S. banks. Even a trusted FBI informant has alleged a bribe to the Biden family. Biden used his official office to coordinate with Hunter Biden's business partners about Hunter's role in Burisma, a Ukrainian energy company. Finally, despite these serious allegations, it appears that the president's family has been offered special treatment by Biden's own administration, treatment that not otherwise would have received if they were not related to the president.
Well, that was Kevin McCarthy speaking in the last few minutes. Let's go straight to Washington, straight to our North America correspondent, Sean Dillian. Sean, tell us more in terms of the background to this and a little more about what Kevin McCarthy was actually saying there to reporters.
Yeah, of course, you have to understand that there is a very political climate here in the United States at the moment. Kevin McCarthy, a prominent Republican who had to force his speakership to become elected in the first place, he's pointing at inquiries by the Oversight Judiciary and Ways and Means inquiry that has looked into allegations around conversations that Joe Biden had in and around the time that he was vice president in Ukraine. Republicans make allegations against Joe Biden that they claim he had knowledge of and participated in financial lucrative deals when his son Hunter Biden was involved with an energy company in the country. Now, this has always been denied, of course, by the Biden family, by the White House. And in this case, what's interesting about this one is initially Kevin McCarthy would have needed to get 218 Republican Party members to vote in favour of opening this impeachment inquiry. In this case, he's not done that. He's using his powers to direct the committee to open the impeachment inquiry. Interesting for a number of reasons. Theoretically, there now doesn't have to be a vote, but he's already under pressure to stave off a potential shutdown of government finances to cooperate with Democratic Party members. And so this, one way or another is going to be a headache for Kevin McCarthy. Many people are going to be saying, look, you do need a vote before this inquiry is open. But, to a degree, as we saw with Donald Trump's two impeachments when he was president, it could be slightly academic because even if an inquiry voted to impeach him, you'd then be looking at Democratic Party members acquitting him ultimately.
Now, we had a pretty instant response from the White House. Take me through that.
Yes, they have said that GOP, that's the term for the Republican Party, have been investigating these claims for 9 months. The White House says that they found absolutely no evidence that there was anything wrong, and they've branded this as extreme politics. What we see here actually is an extension of both parties throwing mud at each other, claiming weaponization of various authorities, be that Donald Trump and the Department of Justice, or in this case, the the House subcommittees and beyond. So, again, theoretically, parties should vote on these issues normally when it came to an actual impeachment decision rather than to open the inquiry. But it is highly political. Many Republican Party members feel that Joe Biden has not been investigated properly. They feel that his son, Hunter Biden, had been given a soft ride in his recent collapsed case, a plea deal around gun charges, around tax evasion, actually, in a separate gun charge. But in this case, there's not actually been any evidence presented in the public domain. And so this would be the opportunity for that to happen. But it is highly political. And again, it's an extension of what US politics is at the moment, which is highly polarised and highly inflammatory.
Well, Sean, if there are more details emerging in the next little while, we'll return to you. But thanks very much for that snapshot in the wake of that breaking development.